what's up everybody? My name is Marco. I'm a former professional opera singer and I love talking about video game music from an emotional perspective after a decade plus on the stage. Today we're going to be taking a look at Jacinthe's battle. Jacinthe? Pokemon Legends ZA. Rank up, baby, from C to B. Oh, swing big band jazz? Electro swing? That's a nice little pivot. You know, so obviously there's like a mixture of things here because it is electro swing, but there's also a bit of like crunch and a bit of like, not techno, but you know, there's a little bit of sound in it that's slightly modified and it's not pure in that sense. But what I find really interesting about it is the fact that if we look and think of the characterization. Now I'm looking at an image here of this. What I find really interesting is that this feels like Jacinthe is a character that is very, very, very really, there's an air in this character of haughtiness, but also she's kind of silly, kind of funny, a little quirky, definitely a little malicious, and I think like she gets a satisfaction in being very, very good at what she does, which is Pokemon fighting, right? So there is an air of cocky attitude, an arrogance, I suppose a poshness to her. And I definitely think that she has a real, like, you can't beat me even if you think you can kind of attitude. And I think that comes through in the electro swing, right? Now, on top of that, the danger, which is an element present because their stakes are really high because we want to rank up, that comes in with some of the twists and some of the crunch and some of the synthetic stuff that we hear, which is really cool. Yeah, and then here, I think the danger comes in the chord progression to ba, which actually sounds like the double osa. Da dee da dee da dee bum ba bum 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 bum. So in that, we also get a sound of desperation and a sound of like, what are we gonna do? We gotta keep pushing. We gotta keep pushing. And because the stakes are high, so what we end up getting is stress within that sound, which is really exciting. And that's basically a conversation right there. And then the rhythmic contrasts there are really cool too. Ba, 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 right? But I was really thinking about like, I know it's not like this at all, but part of me, and this is fun, right? So like when we think of like, I'm looking at a fight on the screen, but this part that we just passed up on, if you want to rewind and listen to it, is actually a conversation. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean what do you mean what are you doing? No, wait. It's like, I can't let you beat me. Well, I don't have a choice. You know what I mean? There's a bit of a really fun back and forth there. You know, like it's very, very, let me just rewind. This part is more like, you know, I gotta do this. I gotta beat this person. Oh, I don't think you're going to. And then here there was this back and forth. Well, somewhere in there. Anyway, we'll fast forward a little bit. Also love the way that the trumpets are twanging and twisting upwards. Yeah. And then this like sort of house crunch. It is dangerous. It's very nerve-wracking. Oh, you can't beat me. And then we have ourselves a loop. Yeah, it's a really nice theme. You know, electro swing is really fun, and I don't think it's not very prevalent. I don't think, certainly not in our modern media, but it is a vibe, isn't it? It's very enjoyable. I mean, I think, like, you know, again, Pokemon Legends ZA, regardless of what the internet says, like, if it's fun for you, that's great. You know, does it have its issues? 1,000,000%. Do I think the music is the issue? No. Do I think that, like, there are other Pokemon soundtracks that are better? Yeah, I do. But at the same time, like, it's fun. It's fun, and it has really good music, and clearly a lot of you like it too, because it has 1.4 million views on this particular YouTube video, and that's in 3 weeks, which is crazy. If you like this sort of stuff, feel free to check out the Discord, the Meatball Kingdom. Come hang out if you want to support the channel directly and me and my team. Patreon.com/MarcoMeatball. Otherwise, thanks a ton, and I will see you later.